Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Girls Duo Cup. We have Snacks, I believe it was Snacks, up against Not So Fresh, and I love Snacks, so I love Snacks.
Snacks or snacks? Are you?
Wait, Snacks?
I thought it was snags, like a sausage. Maybe this is just my Australian coming through, but yeah. So we call sausages snags here.
Is it
like SNAG? Snack. Anyway, back to Girls Duo Cup. Our first map is Zones Barnacle. How do you feel? I love hate Barnacle Zones. It's just like another Hammerhead-esque map, but here we go. We're off. Snags in yellow and Not So Fresh in the blue.
Now let's see what these two teams have. Or, Barnacle and Dime, I haven't really seen this map on stream, so I'm pretty excited to see what's gonna happen here. We do see the dualies and the wiper coming up from the side of Snags. And Not So Fresh running that ballpoint tri-slosher. We do see that crab coming in here, getting whatever picks up the can. There comes those tries.
The crab and the strikes together has allowed them to hopefully push through here, mid here. The splash and the tri-slosher playing around that right flank shot, but going down to the Zook, and Snags taking control of zone and pushing through into their side of the map. Inkjet's trying to hold here. We're looking like we're getting a jump hold there, and it is successful. Tri-slosher getting some picks there. They're looking to make their way back. Half capping that zone there.
And now
it's all going down.
It really is, and Snag's able to hold on to that zone for a little bit longer. They're not down, so it's going to be really risky for them. And we do see their shot going down, and Not So Fresh is going to be taking that zone there. But no, they actually get wiped out.
A wipe out for Snags.
And Not So Fresh taking that zone.
Is holding their strikes, able to probably stall Snags for a little bit longer, take the lead here. That's the important thing about Barnacle Dime. You really need to push up. You need to be taking control of space and not allowing that enemy team to even get an inch in. Pushing through those missiles there, getting a pick on that Nautilus. Will they take out the wipe? But they do. Doing a little jinx move there, where they kind of baited them around the corner.
And not coming in here trying to take out that jet as the time is ticking. Snags has to really push in here, but they're two down. This is going to be really risky. Snags keeping up the pressure, and it looks like that's going to be a KO for Not So Fresh.
We did see that. The Splat Dualies trying to fight their way in through there, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, Not So Fresh had a really good painting comp. I mean, the tri-slosher can really take advantage of those height different angles. They had a T-Tech and saw a splash, so lots of paint happening for that team. Whereas I feel like Snags didn't have as much coverage to be able to outpaint the other team, and getting locked inside their base as well. It was just unfortunate ending there for there. But moving on to Clan Blitz Haggle. I hate this map. I hate this mode and map.
I love this.
No, Clams is just so stally on this map. Like, it's such an effort to push through mid and like capitalize on the basket here.
I mean, it's alright. It's not that bad.
There are better Clam.
True. I'll agree on that.
It's not mincemeat. I'll give it that. It's not mincemeat clams, but it's getting there.
And I think going into this Not So Fresh, I think they're going to keep up the same pressure that they did in last game. Those Dapples and the Wiper really strong. So I think we can be seeing those weapons out again. And, they can use Crab. If you Crab from Umbrella, that's really good. You get coverage all over mid, and you can watch your base. So that's going to be really big for Not So Fresh. And as long as they can keep up the pressure, Snags is just going to have to try to combine their specials, play a little bit more slowly, let Not So Fresh feed into them, and try to take this next game.
Yeah, they're going to have to focus on getting a couple picks there and gaining some advantage for themselves. Definitely taking it slow and using their specials wisely is key for Snags in this one.
As we're waiting for these teams, you know, I mean, we could be. Oh, here they go. And there's that match point. Yeah.
Match point. Match point for Not So Fresh here. We're seeing the same comp come out for Snags here. No wiper this time. They've switched off.
No wiper.
But we do see a jet coming out from Not So Fresh, which is always nice to see. Jet gets really good coverage here, sitting up on that canopy. Stag already going a player down. The Doolies is looking for a pick, trying to push in. Playing a bit of a neutral game here at the moment.
As that rain's going down there, Not So Fresh taking up a lot of space. They already have a super climb ready. And we do see that T-Tech going down there. And it looks like Snags is really trying to push in there with that Zuka 2 down on the side of Not So Fresh. And this is going to be really good for Snags. They're pushing in. They want to get as many climbs as possible here.
We're seeing the specials come out from Not So Fresh to try and stop their push equally as well. They're breaking through, but Snags is holding on. 4 players still up. It's a 3v3 right now. The rain coming out to try and get some chip damage, try and get some picks there.
And now it looks like with the 2 down on the side of Snags, they really can't push in right now. They got to get their numbers and they got to get control over the map. They got to get those specials. And there comes another Zuka. Not trying whatever they can to get those picks. Make sure to mark those opponents so that the Tri-Zukan can get easier picks. But we do see the tactical out from Not So Fresh. But they're trying to get taken out there. The Tri-Strikes coming out. Trying to just delocate Snags, try to do whatever they can to keep them separate and to pick them off one by one. But we do see this out in the flank here. And it looks like they're going to be trying to go in for that T-Tech, but the T-Tech sneaking away there. And the Knot does get noticed and he's got to run back there.
Successful in getting that flank off. It's very interesting, the flank routes on Hagglefish, because they can so easily be shut down by the canopy picks. But that Zuka getting the pick they need, they're trying to regain mid here. Again, very stally game. We haven't seen any pushes as of yet. Crab's coming out, trying to create some advantage. They're down a player, potentially 2 here. But the Crab taking out 3 of their players all at once with the tacti popping. They're looking for that last player. They've spotted them and they are collapsing on them on that right side. And that is a soft wipe for Not So Fresh. And now they're able to start their push.
Though that they're 2 down, it looks like they're pushing in really well here. 2 down on the side of Snags. We do see a bunch of the claims, but we do see that T-Tech flanking that splash. That's going to be huge there, but the splash noticing just in time there. T-Tech looks like they're sticking in mid, trying to just make sure that they have map just in case if Snags does push in fast. But it looks like they are keeping up with these clams.
Yeah, they're able to stall it there, but just not long enough for their teammates to get back with some more clams. Using those strikes as well to help their teammates who are holding that front line. Snags is making their way back through into mid, picking up their clams, grabbing their specials. The Crab comes out and so do the strikes. A great combo to get some picks. This T-Tech has a great position on this Crab, but the Crab notices it and rolls out. Going down, stuck in those flanks.
We do see a lot of picks coming on the board there. And with 53 for Not So Fresh, they're going to be looking at a really good point here. And we do see a great pick, 3 down on the side of Snags and Not So Fresh. Taking map control, they have those clips, and that is a full wipeout. And as the members of Snags is coming back in there, they got to be ready because another super clam has been thrown into the basket, and Not So Fresh is pushing back again with those tri-strikes.
Indeed, and the tactical are coming out, meaning they're able to take a little bit more of aggressive positions, a little bit more risk because they'll be back instantly with their teammates. A trade happening there. T-Tech trying to paint up, gain some more ground on them. Then hit with the flank from Not So Fresh, wrapping behind them. This pairing from Not So Fresh is just absolutely beautiful. Picking players off together. It's the way to do it. Tri-Slash again in that pick on the Nautilus, exactly.
Do you see that Crab trying to take a good approach, trying to get whatever picks that they can there? But it looks like Snags is really trying their best to really push back in here. Try doing a great job of getting these little picks there, and 2 go on the right and take out the T-Tech. And with that tri-strike out, they're trying to take them out.
Oh,
but with
that Zuka was close, but not close enough. And the Splatdillies are kind of doing their best to muscle their way in here. But they're going to be met with not so fresh once again. A lot of trades happening. I feel like Snags is just unable to keep their presence all together at once, just so they can get a solid push out.
And now, you know, they're just trying to take mid now. They have that super climb, so they are going to get that overtime, but they're 2 down. That's going to be really risky for them as the Nuts trying to get rid of picks if they can. That's 3 down there, not so fresh. They have a clam.
They have 25 clams. This is looking like a not so fresh win here. All their specials coming out, keeping Snags stuck in their base and throwing that power clam in, taking round 3 for not so fresh.
And a great
aggression
set. And another 2-0 set.
Yeah, exactly. It's Snags who really, like, you could see Snags trying to work together to get specials out and take positions. They just weren't able to get the picks they needed at the right time for them to successfully push. There was a lot of trades happening between when Snags was trying to push into mid, into their base, which just really halted their ability to get a clean push off. And that's really key in Hagglefish clams to move in and take basket. But good job, not so fresh, and I believe in the Snags. I love Snags, and your name has the win for me.
I think we can just get a quick look at the bracket. We
got a few teams down here.
A little bit more of some 2-1s coming out on the board. But at the same, we're seeing a lot of 2-0s happening. And I'm waiting for a very specific matchup to come up. And if it does happen, I'm going to be really hyped up. But so far in the bracket, we've seen a lot of really good teams. You know, a lot of them really just popping off, doing their best here. And going into these final rounds, you know, we're at that halfway through the tournament. We're past the first half, going into the second half, where we're really seeing where those standings are and where these teams are really ending up.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, you know, those teams who haven't been able to gain any points yet will be, you know, these next rounds will be key for them to move up in the leaderboard, up in the standings, so they can move on to the next brackets in a higher position. But again, we're seeing a lot of sweeps on this round 3 bracket. Round 2, we had a couple more 1-2s come out in the latter half, but hopefully we'll be seeing some of these aggression themes. I'm really keen to see, you know, what the decision they made for. Flying through them.
And I mean, it's not that we have like a Arctic phone game to go back to.
Yeah,
no, Alice is lying.
We have other things to do. We just really want to hear Splatoon.
Business
Splatoon
stuff.
Stronghold.
we have a lot of business stuff happening.
Yeah. We're business people. We'll see you for round 4. Bye-bye.
Bye.